ask myself, what am I doing here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, it's Desiree. My fans know me as Dusty Des. This is our first podcast, and I have
Lindsay Wagner. My real friends call me Lindsay Loose Lips. This is...
I'm Little Mac, but my real name's Michaela Weaver, but...
So how we met, I met Lindsay through, I guess, social media, but like mutual friends.
Don't lie to them, I slid in your husband's DMs.
She was in my husband's DMs.
Anyways, actually, we met through mutual
friends that
yeah.
still
She's known for that,
talk.
honestly.
You know what? A lot of people's husbands, but not Desiree's.
And then Michaela is known on the internet for...
What, wrecking her truck?
Yeah.
Your headlight was worth so much more than their life.
So I'm known for, I guess, my truck. I got into a really bad car accident, and they basically, like, I don't know, they hated me really bad, and I don't know.
She had... Why? But why?
I accidentally said on the internet.
She made a video, a whole video.
So many people were talking crap and stuff, so... I made a video and I said that my headlight is worth more than their life, but I didn't mean that. Thing that costs more than your whole life.
She was just kidding.
Yeah.
She was just
And
kidding.
it
And people took it and ran.
I got canceled for literally like, how long? For like a year.
But the truck got fixed. That's all it matters.
Yeah, 40 grand later, it's fixed and I'm back.
But here we are.
But
now we're all friends.
Yeah, so...
Yeah.
Locally hated, but we love each other. So.
Yeah.
And I met you. No, we met. You
I don't know how we met.
You DM'd me about like
I think
this favorite girl that we love.
Oh my, we ain't gonna say no. We ain't getting messy on the first one now.
No.
And I was just, because a girl has done the same thing. A girl has done the same thing to me that she has done to her, but she just is more vocal to her than she is to me about it. So I was like, oh my God, like she's trying to do the same stuff to us, like just blow it off. And
I've literally been the common denominator. I was just like, who's mad at who? Because I'm just here. Like, honestly, I didn't know what happened. I was like, one day y'all are together, the next day I'm like, okay.
And then Lindsay,
What you about to call me out? Go ahead,
Lucy's known for trying to, like, I don't know the word I'm looking for, trying to get in between, I don't know.
Sleep with everybody's husband.
Why are you going to say it so
I wasn't going to say it like that.
Okay, so yes, I did get a little bit more of a following.
Messy.
And way more hate after my cheating scandal last year.
You got to tell him about it.
Whew, that's a dive, but we'll sum it up. So basically...
Just a fast story.
Yeah. Met this guy in 2017. He was single. I had just gotten broken up with, so I was just like, oh no, I only have my eyes on one person, so I don't want nothing to do with you. Well, then fast forward, he gets a wife and like...
Kids.
And a bonus kid. Let's not say kids yet.
Okay.
You gotta wait. So he gets a wife and he has her kid. And then one day he like hits me up secretively on Snapchat and he's like, oh my gosh, like how's life been? I was like, oh, it's been great. And, you know, from there on, just got deeper and deeper and deeper. And so over a course of a year and a half,
Literally.
You know what? That was dirty. That was so bad.
Yes, he did.
Because we're just raw dogging life over here. Anyways, he ended up kind of expressing like all these emotions and feelings for me. And it got messy because, you know, I obviously went along with it like I shouldn't have because I was dealing with my own situations at home, whatever. And I outed myself to the wife and the internet. So you know what? Nobody can say nothing about me. Ain't nobody found nothing out about me.
I never even heard about this.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. You gotta watch that. It's like a 7-episode situation on my TikTok.
Are you freaking serious?
I'm dead ass.
She literally went and made videos like.
And I went from timeline.
Like
I
you
started.
told the wife.
Oh, I drove to the wife's house. And I sat there in her living room, and she said, so what's going on? I opened my phone, and I handed it to her. I said, yeah, that's what your husband's doing. Me.
Holy crap.
If my husband ever...
Yours was next.
I know, apparently, according to everyone. So our recent thing...
Shout out to Justin.
Our recent thing is that me and friends quit being friends, and then Lindsay and Justin like Snapchat because like we're all like friends, and
She picks on my man, I pick on her. Type
Yeah,
of
it's like
thing.
a-
we all hang out, we're mutuals. And it got taken way too far because somebody was being a nosy Nelly and decided to download some data for whatever knows reason. And my name was the one she picked.
and she saw her Snapchat. She's like, let's download his data. So she was like, oh my God, that is bad because Lindsay is cheating on her husband and she's trying to wreck marriages and she's talking to your husband and she said this. So what did Justin say?
Rolls eyes, talking about some. Well, you can't see what she said, only what he said. And I'm like, well. There was nothing to it.
Yeah,
Like, that's all
so-
there is.
Yeah.
Here's
That's
here's
what
the
people
proof.
do on social media. They switch your words up and they make you look like that you're
Everything we
doing
say,
everything.
man.
Like, you can't be perfect on social media. Like,
Oh,
they
no.
will literally
Like, the
call you out
second-
on everything.
Oh yeah, the second I go live, the second I post something on social media, the second somebody tags me in something, somebody
They're
reposts
screen
a video.
recording you and
Oh
posting
yeah,
it.
it's literally on a snark page the second that I go do anything.
But then it's
I didn't
on
have a
Reddit.
lot
and then
of
any
hate.
friends that I tell, like I
Yeah.
literally told Mac what was it, like a month ago. I was like, listen, I was like, be prepared for them to like trash your name because like they're gonna find out who you are, your mama, your daddy, like where you live, how much your car insurance is. Like they're
I
gonna
wasn't
find out
even
everything.
on Reddit until I started hanging out with
With
this
me.
one. And then suddenly everybody was like, oh, you know what? She's so mean to everybody. And I'm like, so I'm associated just because
Me
homegirl
or
popping off
Desiree?
means that. No,
Lindsay.
Desiree.
Oh, I was.
Like, literally, that's what I need people to understand about Reddit is that they'll go on there and they will trash my name and dog my name for something that you and somebody else are in an argument about. But
Oh, Lindsay
they will-
commented on
no,
her
listen,
video.
They'll come to you and say, oh, well, she talked about how this person was fat, or this person has too skinny, or this person their hair is messed up, whatever.
Yeah, she wore this to
But
Joe's.
then they put me in the category as, well, like,
You
what do
talk
they
to
say?
her, so
Oh,
you're
trash
mean.
hangs out with trash.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, like, if something didn't come out of my mouth, I didn't say
I didn't
it.
say it.
Like,
I was going to
didn't
say, you
it.
want me to say it again so
And
you
I
can
would
screen
claim
record?
it. So, no, I
Like,
can have friends. You're an adult. Like, you can say what you want, do as you please. I'm still going to love you
I'll,
because that's just who you
I'll
are.
always go
But
and
why
say,
hate me for it, you know?
Well, I always go and say, I'm like, so you want me to go say it again? Like, what do you want me to say so I can say it so it can be on screen recording because I will say it again.
And people don't
Yeah.
understand that you don't just go out of your way to pick on people. It's when people come for you and your looks, you're going to give it right
Oh,
back.
yeah.
And just like
Then you're
anybody.
mad.
Right. Now you're mad. Now your feelings are hurt.
For
when
what?
You dished it out. You can't take it.
Yeah, but the good thing is about like getting hated on a lot is like when you have
Well, it makes you bond
Okay.
with other people. Like,
and you
for the
literally
hate you
make
get.
like you'll make the most money like that month.
No, seriously.
yeah.
Like-
it's my best content. When people hate on me, I can pull
You
from that
make-
hate.
literally
yeah.
you make
Like,
so much.
Who is
money.
it? Did I look
Each-
like Trevor Lawrence, the
each-
football player? Hello, that's
Like the
funny.
more you get hated
each
on,
hate
the more money
comment
you
gets
make.
us like $500,000, $600,000, $700,000
Yes.
a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, a week. Like
Yeah.
a per
Like
comment.
when I literally had that when I got in a wreck like with my truck, I was literally making like $100,000 a month because
That is
like
wild.
Yeah.
All right, pull up some questions that people wanted to know from TikTok.
So there's one that got asked a couple of times. It says, how do y'all deal with the hate?
the key is literally to not deal with it. To literally don't read comments and like don't. I mean I literally don't.
The curiosity in me though makes me want to read them and be like, oh, okay, so.
Yeah.
And
When
I
I
like
respond-
flashback.
My opinion on it is that I can deal with a lot of the hate. Like I can deal with
Oh, a
a
tremendous
majority.
lot.
If it's anything about me, like come at me hardcore. If it's anything about my friends, like whatever, like I'll defend them. The moment that I cross the line is don't speak on my kids.
Kids.
Do not
Yep.
speak on my kids. I can deal with X amount of hate, but the minute that you speak on my kids,
Look, you can
all
say
jokes are off the table.
you can say I look like what do they say I look like? Jeffree Star. Like you can call me Jeffree Star.
Joe Dirt.
You can call me Joe Dirt. You can call me whatever name you want in the book. But the second that my kids are like put in harm,
Yeah.
or the second my kids are put in harm, and the second that like my livelihood is going to be like.
And when it comes to
I
physically,
don't
like,
know.
dealing with the hate, like, if you're wondering how things that you can say back, and we're different when we come to this. When it comes to dealing with a hater, if you come at me about my looks, I'm going to target you about something that is, like, factual, and I'm not going to come for your looks, because that's what they want.
Yeah.
Like, they want you
I
to
will.
be
They'll be
a
like,
bully.
your hair's
They
like, I
come
bet
from
yours is
me
greasy.
bad.
See, they'll
Like
tell me
from my
that,
weight.
oh, well, your
Yeah.
face looks like a little 12-year-old
But, like-
boy, and I'll be like, well, you know what? Honestly, you need to worry about paying your bills and not losing your mortgage other than, coming at my
People don't
looks.
understand though, like for Mac, for instance, like people come at her for her weight, but like she literally, like she eats all the time and it's a thing, like high metabolism is a thing and people don't realize like, oh, I'm going to say that she's on drugs.
Oh,
because
people literally I get told I'm on, like, they tell me every single day, like, go to rehab, you're on drugs.
Yeah, just
I'm
because
like,
she's little and cannot, like, physically
Regardless,
cannot gain weight.
the people who are, and that's the
No.
other thing, the people who are speaking on body types, hair,
Oh, they're
anything
miserable.
like that, they're
They're
miserable.
miserable.
They're sad within themselves.
Oh, yep.
Like, it's
There's
just,
something in their home life that they are not happy with. Because
It's-
I would never in a million years.
misery produces misery.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Well, I would never in a million years go on somebody's live that I did not like and be like, oh, your floors are dirty. Like, go watch your dog.
anybody doing better than you is not going to talk down on you, regardless.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
and the crazy
Yeah.
part is, like, they literally still follow you. It says, like, follow
Follow
back.
it, yeah.
And they
they'll
still
like
watch
the video,
every
save
move
the
you
video.
do.
They don't care. They will hate on you while being your biggest fan.
Yeah.
They'll
Oh,
have
yeah.
your notifications
I mean, it's kind of a
on.
compliment.
For when
You're
you go
supposed to be
live.
my kids.
For when
Like,
you go
bell
live.
notifications, you go live, and then they, like, run your name in the ground. It's
So, like,
Immediately.
my everything of mine has, like, been leaked. Like, my phone number was, my address, my whatever. And, like, that still, like, doesn't, like, get to me. But it, like...
But it's dangerous. It's a danger for you.
Yeah,
it's a
it
danger
definitely
for your
puts stuff
children.
into a different perspective other than, like, oh, somebody's talking about my hair or somebody's talking about
Right.
my nails or
It
my
starts
house.
making the TikTok hate real because now you're taking it out of a social media platform and you're bringing it to real life.
Yeah.
So now it's becoming a danger to, like, my family. Like, I don't care about me.
There's always that one person that's a psycho that will literally come and, like, show up to where you are just because, like, they want to
Literally,
see if you're there.
when that stuff happened with my truck, oh, that's my keys. When my stuff happened with my truck, like, I literally, for, like, 8 months, for almost, like, a year, I actually was, like, scared to live, like, where I was because, like, my address got leaked, everyone...
She still to this day, though, like, wants people with her because, like, of the people in her
yeah,
town.
people literally have been to my house, and they're like, I know where you live, and
Like, spitting
Like,
in your food.
threats.
Yeah, it's
like,
just-
She can
yeah.
go to, like, restaurants and, like, if they know that it's her, they'll, like, get her, like, drink wrong and, like, not give her a side
On
that she
purpose.
wanted on purpose because
It's
of who
just-
she is.
like, back to the question
But,
of
like,
how do we
to
deal
deal-
with
yeah.
hate. It's literally just you don't deal with it. And
Yeah.
you put your foot down, you don't put up with it, so you know your boundary of, okay, this is a joke, and then this is not what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
What's our next question?
Okay, so another question. The worst friendship relationship experience.
You first.
Go.
Okay, I'll say one. So one time, I met this friend.
Oh, God.
And, you know, I met him on social media, and basically, he was cool. He was on TikTok, and he had, like, 200, yeah, he rides dirt bikes and stuff. Anyways, so we hung out, and he came over, and it was fine. It went really good.
You're wrong for this.
And then I got home. It was like 2 a.m. He literally locked me out of my house, and then he decided to say, I'm gonna just dip. Like, I gotta go home. It's too late. And I'm like, dude, what the heck? I literally, like, am locked out. I had to call a locksmith, pay $200. It was 2 a.m. I had to pay $200 freaking dollars to get this guy to come to my house, and then all he did is use a freaking debit card and literally unlock my door. And then I was literally the maddest I've ever freaking been. Like, that's one of my...
Is this, like, real?
Shut
or
up.
Is that
No,
not?
that, like, made me so mad.
Okay, well, mine's a little bit more extreme.
I do.
I have a lot more stories, but yeah, that's...
To be continued.
Next time.
So recently I have had a friendship that I was friends with them, and I don't know how to explain it. How do I explain this?
Y'all just had a falling out.
We had a falling out, and now they are like literal psychos and
Y'all made a
threatening
promise.
to harm me. No, for real. They go on Reddit and say stuff. They, it's just a unnecessary story that I can go into details more, maybe next time, because I have to wrap my head around like what's happening because it's like happening right now.
Like yesterday.
As we
Or, like,
yesterday.
2 days ago.
As we speak, so I'll have to get details on that one.
Well, I'll go ahead and give my updated one then.
Oh, shoot.
Well, I mean, if we leave in cliffhangers, let's just leave in cliffhangers, shall we? I still ain't got to the bottom of it.
Me neither.
So, last night after leaving your house, I discovered myself on Reddit saying that I was speaking to another TikToker that I was going to cheat on my man and that I'm sleeping on my couch at home. Now tell me, that is not some like inside circle information.
I don't even know that.
But that's what I'm saying, like not even you knew. So only like 7 people knew this. So I'm still getting to the bottom of it.
So
but
her little small circle?
I've got some snakes in my circle that I'm going to have to get out.
Got
But
to go.
yeah, we'll have to leave that for next time. So
Yeah,
I'm still trying to dig
there's-
to the bottom of that
Yeah.
situation.
Mine's still processing as we literally as I pulled into the
So with that
parking lot.
being said, tune in next time, and if you have any questions, comments, just
You can send us a
write us at
message.
our social medias, leave it in the comment section on this video.
Yeah, and a little word of advice. Honestly, just stay single and don't get married because that's the way to go.
Cut.
Cut.